Hey team, how you doing? Good to see y'all. Just chilling out here, kicking back in my wee home office. Couldn't be bothered to go all the way into the office to do this live, so just thought I would do it here. And hope you're all doing well. Don't even have any good sound or anything because I don't have my microphone. So hopefully you can all hear me okay and everything is good. We are streaming live here on YouTube and also live on in Facebook. And normally I would never do a live on like a Sunday night, but tonight, or the program starts tomorrow. Prep week starts tomorrow with the over and under 50 6-week shred starts tomorrow, and loads of you have been asking why it's a 6-week program whenever there's only 4 weeks of training, and I'll just tell you about that while we're waiting on you all starting. Leah's saying I never catch you live. Hi Leah. Well, you're here now. We've got Patricia here as well. Hi Patricia, so good to see you. We've got Olga is here as well. Hi Olga, and Angelique is here as well, and Jill is saying hello. So let me just tell you very quickly about the program while you guys are all jumping on, and why we have structured it the way we have structured it. So we have done a huge amount of research into our programs and all the programs we've sold, and we've looked at the people who've completed them successfully, the people who haven't completed them successfully, the reasons why they haven't. We've looked at the price, we've looked at the resources, we looked at everything, and that's why this year we decided to do something completely different. That's why we decided to change up the whole business model. So this year we did the 6-month extreme body makeover transformation in March, and then we did the ultimate 4-week shredded body program, and it was so phenomenally successful, and people kept asking, well, what about me? I'm over 50. So we decided to do it again for this one. But what we realized is, and especially from looking at the 4-week shredded body as well, we realized that most people purchase the program on the last day. Interesting, right? The first day and the last day. So the first day the cart opens and the last day that the cart closes is usually when most people purchase the program, or a lot of people. So people who purchase it on the first day, they usually, get into it and get excited and prep it and do all that. And then the people who purchase it on the last day come into the program in a mad panic, right? They come in with like a, oh my God, like, what are we doing? What's this? And they start asking all of the questions that everyone who purchased the program on the first day or in the first week already know the answer to, and they start flooding the news feed with all of their panic questions because they've literally only just purchased it. Like they literally purchase it at like midnight the night before it starts. So then they have to try to get the workouts in and take their photos and do their meal prep and read the program, and they're literally playing catch up. So with this program, we decided to build 1 week prep into it. In fact, we've had 2 weeks prep. So those of you who purchased whenever the program opened on October 27th, or who purchased this week, you have had a full week of prep and masterclasses, and we wanted to reward you for purchasing. And those of you who haven't purchased yet, don't worry, you can go back and watch all of the replays that we did last week, but we just decided to go on ahead and get the party started to reward people who jumped in early. So the reason why the program starts on Monday but doesn't really start is because we wanted to give you a full week where you could prep. That was the plan of it, and I think that everyone's really appreciating it. So because it means that you've much more chance of succeeding whenever you prep your food, whenever you prep your workouts, whenever you know exactly what you're doing, where you're going, you feel prepared to start. And if you feel prepared to start, then you are much more likely to get really, really, really good results. And you getting really, really, really good results is good for me, and it's good for business, because then you get amazing results and people say, how the hell did you get such phenomenal results? And you say it was because of the Sculpted Vegan, and then they go find the Sculpted Vegan and then they come into the company as well. So your results are my results. So that's why I'm so invested in you getting really, really good results. Otherwise, I could just keep pumping money into Facebook ads, selling loads of shreds at $97, making loads of money, and only having 10% of people finish the program. But in the last 4-week shredded body, we actually had 70% finish the program. 70. We went from 10% to 70% because of how we've switched up the program. So I just think that's so important for you guys to understand. A lot of people have been giving off about, why are the programs now $497 and they're not $97, and I want to go back to the $97 shreds. And I know that the 10% of people who purchased those did have success with them, but the 90% of people who purchased didn't have success. And I'm probably shooting myself in the foot, because you're all going to have such good results from this, and you're going to have a plan that you can follow and continue with. You're not going to want to buy another program from me, which is totally okay, because I want to give you every resource that you need without having to spend any more money. So I'm just trying to get my legs comfy here. So I'm shooting myself in the foot doing this, getting you really, really good results, because it means that you're going to have more tools at your disposal and you're not going to have to spend any more money. But ultimately, you getting really good results is like massively high up my list of priorities. So that is why we're doing what we're doing, and I just wanted to let you know. So here's what we're specifically going to do. Any questions you have about the 6-week shred, the ultimate 6-week shred for the over and under 50s, we added an under 50 component to it now, then I want you to post it here in the comments. I'm going to take those questions first. So I'm going to prioritize those questions. So if you have a question, just write question and then write your question after it, because then I'll be able to distinguish that from all of just the hellos and whatever, which I love, by the way. I'm going to say a few hellos now. And if you don't have a question, that's totally fine. If you just have a generic question, you can put it in there as well. And I'll stay for as long as it takes to answer the questions, whether that's 20 minutes or half an hour or 60 minutes or whatever. As long as there's questions coming through, I am more than happy to answer them. So who else have we got? I've already said a few hellos. So we've got Jill, and we've got Maria, and we've got Celine Wiley and Sharon Houston, and we've got Steph McLaughlin, Mo Guffins, Kimberly Noyce, Pauline Moody, we've got Jacinta Tang and Ine DJ, we've got Violet Merlo and Carmen Vasquez, and we have this person here whose name I have absolutely no mission on this earth of pronouncing. I mean, is it Hatanier? I don't know. I'm so sorry. Tell me how to pronounce it. Write it down for me. We've got Maria Fontana Tokar. We've got Highbar. I'm not sure if that is actually your name, but I like it. We've got Monica Valsi and Majjo. And this one again is watching from Germany. I'm not sure of your name. We've got Evelyn Alexander and Terry Perez, Kathleen Manning, and we've got Jerry Bozeman. We've got the lovely Maya from our customer service team. Hi, Maya. We've got Nancy Trevino. We've got Gina Felicetta Myrick, and we've got Natalie is here. Hi, Natalie, as well, my beautiful PA. We've got Leanne Droke. Who else have we got? Julie King and Sue Novak. We've got Judy Crespo. We've got Branda Thayer. We've got this Facebook user. So if you see StreamYard's terms and conditions above this, you have to click to answer StreamYard's term, or to accept StreamYard's terms and conditions, and then I will be able to see your name. And this one here from Sunny AZ, and this one from USA New Jersey, and we've got Sherry Perry from AZ. We've got Lemonade. Hello, how are you, darling? And this one here, Facebook user, and loads of other users as well. Laurie Shearer is here as well. So yes, and Maya's saying she loves this colour on me. Thank you, Maya. This is my new Max Mara sweater that I bought. Well, it's not really new, got it last year, but anyway, no, this year I think, anyway, sometime. But thanks, Maya. Thanks for saying that. Right, what else have we got going on? Okay, questions. Kimberly, I think I just answered this in the program. I think I just answered this a minute ago in the Facebook group. Are we eating all the vegetables raw? No, you absolutely do not eat them raw. I'm not sure where you got that idea from. I'm pretty sure that it says steamed vegetables in it. So you want to steam all your vegetables. So let me give you all a really good tip. Hang on. My ears are slightly blocked. I have a bit of a, I haven't really been well these last few days. I've been okay, but just like this lingering weird flu cold thing. So, here's my top tip for cooking vegetables. My chef even does them this way now. If you say you're cooking broccoli or Brussels sprouts or cauliflower or green beans or anything like that, put your vegetables into a saucepan and then put a tiny little bit of water in the bottom of the saucepan. Okay, I would say about half an inch, right? Half an inch of water. And then liberally sprinkle your vegetables with salt. A lot of the times people don't realize their vegetables are quite disgusting because they don't put enough salt on their vegetables. You need to season your vegetables before you cook them to get the flavor into them while they're cooking. So sprinkle them with salt. I only use Himalayan mountain salt or Celtic sea salt. The reason why I only use those two salts is because they are packed with their natural minerals. Whenever you use table salt has been stripped of all of its goodness, all of its minerals, and it has an anti-caking agent added to it as well. So table salt has absolutely no nutritional value, whereas Himalayan mountain salt and Celtic sea salt have really high nutritional value. So whenever you sprinkle that on your food, you're actually giving your food nutritional value through the salt. So what I do is I put half an inch of water in the saucepan, sprinkle them liberally with salt, put a lid on and bring it to the boil. Rapidly boil the water until it's all gone. It'll only take about 5 minutes tops. Okay, 5 minutes, and that's all it takes to cook your vegetables. And but it steams them because there's only a tiny bit of water in the bottom. The whole saucepan is steamed. You don't actually need a steamer, which takes an awfully long time. That is the fastest way to rapidly steam your vegetables, and it keeps all of the nutrition in them because they're only cooked for a short space of time, and you're not drowning them in water, which is what you do if you put too much water in. So try it and let me know how you get on. Okay, Catherine Turner. Quick question. Can I mix up the shreds? I've just finished the 4-week shred. I had great results. I would love to continue a shred, but I really enjoyed the meal plan from Butt Camp or Buns and Guns and wondered if I could do the meal plan from them and the workouts and cardio from the 4-week shred. Absolutely, you can. No problem at all. I mean, whatever keeps you moving forward. This is actually a really, really good question, Catherine, because a lot of people, will ask me, what do I do once the program's over? What do I do once the program's over? And I'm like, just do whatever it takes to keep you moving forward. So you just choose another goal and you just keep moving forward. And the beautiful thing about the workouts in any of my programs is you can do them forever. Do you know, I haven't changed my gym workout. I haven't changed the exercises nor the order of the exercises for 6 years. 6 years I haven't changed my gym workout, but I keep adding more and more and more and more load. So I keep adding more weight. I'm now doing 17.5 kilos. I'm not sure what that is in pounds. It's like 40 pounds maybe. I'm now doing 17.5 kilo dumbbell curls for my biceps. I'm up to 220 kilos on the incline hack squat, which is like 465 pounds, but I'm actually ready for more weight. So this week, Mark and I are going to add another 20 kilos. I'm going to be up to 240 kilos. So I do the same exercises, but I just keep working on getting more depth, better form. Like I go full depth in all of my squats. And I mean full depth. But it's taken me years and years and years and years and years to get full depth with a full heavy load. So you just always want to be adding load. You don't have to change up your gym exercises. If you bought the 4-week shredded body, or you bought Buns and Guns or Butt Camp, or you buy this new program, the new over and under 50s 6-week shred, you can continue to do the workouts in it forever. And in fact, you will get the best results if you do keep doing them forever and you just keep focusing on adding more load. So whatever keeps you moving forward, it's about consistency. Just choose a program, choose a meal plan, choose something that works for you and that you like, and just keep moving forward with it. Whatever you do at the end of a program, don't stop. Don't stop just because the program is over. See it as a stepping stone. That one program, which is just one stepping stone in your entire journey, has finished. That one program has finished, okay? But you just keep moving forward with something, and then you will finally achieve your goal. Okay, what else have we got? Cardio. Here we go. Leanne, cardio really just once a day? How many weeks of workouts considering this coming week is prep? So the actual competition is 4 weeks. 4 weeks long. That's how much the competition is. But a lot of people have already started prepping this week, i.e. they've already done a full week's meal prep, and they're eating one of the full week's meal prep this week. And a lot of people have already started with cardio, and a lot of people have already started with the training. So the competition doesn't officially start till next week. But remember, because this is a week-to-week competition, you're only comparing your photos at the start of the week to your photos at the end of the week. Now, we do have an overall competition at the end of it, but it's literally the start of the week to the end of the week. So it doesn't matter if you start now and you lose body fat and you start getting, leaner or whatever. That will be great because then you would lose more weight, but you're only comparing the start of the week to the end of the week. So the cardio is only once a day, but that's the minimum that we recommend that people do. And the reason why we did that is because, again, with the over 50 bracket, what we've seen is many of them fail because on our other programs, because they're just too hard. So we've made this one a gradual build up of cardio. So you start at 30 minutes and then you go to 40, then 50, then 60. Now, here's the thing, Leanne. If you are a balls to the wall kind of girl, then you can start with 60 minutes and you can do 60 minutes the entire time. What you cannot do is drop back. So you can't drop back in cardio. So if you say, let's say you wanted to start with 2 hours cardio a day. Okay, if you were like, nah, I'm going to go balls to the wall, going to do 2 hours cardio a day. Well, if you decided to do that from the beginning, you would have to do that the whole way through the program. You couldn't drop back. So, but if you want to do more cardio, some people want to start with 60 minutes and that's totally fine. You do 60 minutes. And then what I used to do whenever I was prepping for the shows was I would have done my 60 minutes cardio, then I would have done my gym training. And then in the evening, as a bonus, I would have tried to move some more. So I would have maybe got on the treadmill while I was watching TV, or I would have gone out for another walk with the dog. And I didn't count that as cardio. That was just movement. So you want to try and move as much as possible for the best fat loss. So if you want to start with higher cardio, you absolutely can. No problem at all. Okay, Violet is asking, the overall prize winner, is it $10,000 for the over 50 and $5,000 for the under 50 overall winner, or is it over 50 competing with under 50 for the overall prize? No, it's 2 separate prizes. So at the minute, it is $10,000 for sure for the over 50s. We haven't decided 100% yet on the under 50s overall prize. It really does depend on how many join. So at the minute we think it's going to be $5,000 top prize for the under 50, but we may, depending on how many join, we may make it a $10,000 prize and do less weekly prizes. The thing is, I can't give away the same amount of money for the under 50s because there's no way we're going to have as many under 50s as we do over 50s. So once we have a gauge of how many have entered, then we will be deciding the full prize money. So as soon as the program closes, we're going to do a poll in the group or before the competition, because people could join next week if they wanted to, because they would be late because they would miss prep week, but you could actually join next week. So if somebody, once it starts next Monday, we'll do a poll in the group. We'll see how many we have from the under 50 and the over 50, and then we will decide the prize money 100%. But there's going to be prizes every single week of $1,000 and $200 for the under 50s, as well as obviously the prize fund for the over 50s. And then at the end, there's going to be a lump sum. So I may even take a vote. I may say who wants to have more weekly prizes and a smaller final prize amount, or who wants to have a bigger final prize amount and less weekly prizes. Because I can't give away, we're doing $54,000 for the over 50s. I can't also do $54,000 for the under 50s because that will be $108,000 prize money, which we like way over what we ever do for any other competitions. So, but I will do a significant amount. It just depends on how many people join. And I know that's very wishy-washy, but this was a last minute competition that wasn't even supposed to be part of it anyway. But I promise you, whatever it is significant. Like, I'm always generous. I will never ever hold back. Never hold back. Okay, what have we got? Yes, Mazjo is asking, is the 2-for-1 deal still available? It absolutely is. You have to pay in full to take advantage of it. So if you want to pay in full, we decided to extend it because we thought, to be honest, we thought it was going to cause absolute chaos. We thought that people were going to go mad for the 2-for-1, and it has been busy, but it hasn't been anywhere near as chaotic as we thought. And also we were able to automate the process. We thought we were going to have to manually add all of the free people into the program, but in the end, Jamie, my director of ops, was able to actually automate the whole process, so it was great. So we didn't actually have to manually add them, so that's why we decided to extend it, because it was going to be less work. So it has been extended until midnight tonight. So yes, you can absolutely bring a friend, split the cost, buy one get one free until later on tonight. No problem at all. What else have we got? Question from Gina. I prefer to make my oatmeal each morning. Do we have to make 7 days of oatmeal during food prep for our photos? I already purchased the program, but the recipe for oatmeal appears to be for 7 days. So Gina, we made all of the recipes for 7 days simply for ease, because it would have been very difficult to go just to explain it to people. So you go, oh, this is okay, so this is serves 1 and this is serve 7. We've tried this before, right? And people are like, oh, but why is this serves 1 and this serves 7? Like, there's no inconsistency. So for the consistency, we decided to make all of the recipes 7 days. So basically, just whatever the amount of oatmeal is, just divide it by 7. So you don't actually have to, for the meal prep or for the meal prep photo, you don't have to have your oatmeal You don't have to have your oatmeal prepped. Like, we're not going to be counting containers. We're not going to be going like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, we're not. It's not like that. The reason why we want you to, or we're rewarding you for submitting a photo of your meal prep with your sign is just so that we can see that you put in the effort to meal prep, because we know that people who meal prep get the best results. Every single person, without fail, who has won a cash prize in one of our previous competitions, meal prepped. Every single one, without fail. We know because we have actually spoken to them all. Every single one of them. So that's why we wanted to force it as part of this program, because we know that if you meal prep, you will get the best results possible. Now, a lot of people, some people don't want to meal prep, and they're like, but I don't want to do it. Or I only want to meal prep for 3 days or 4 days. I don't want to do the full 7 days. That's totally fine. Just take a picture of whatever it is that you're doing that works for you. The only thing that we will not accept is, well, I'm going to make every single meal every single day from scratch. Now, the only way that that would work would be if you were counting your own macros and calories. Now, if you're counting your own macros and calories and you're making your food every single day from scratch, then take a photo of all of your groceries laid out, okay? Just something to show us that you are making the effort to meal plan. And then we're going to choose for the over 50s, 5 people to win spot prizes of $200 each week from people who submit their photos. And then at the minute, we have it down for 2 spot prizes of $200 for the under 50s. But again, it just depends on how many people enter. So far, we've sold 1,100 programs, so 1,100 programs. And again, I'm not sure how many we'll end up selling in total, but we will look at how many there are in the under 50s, and we will decide the prize money from that. Okay, what else have we got? Brilliant. This is a really good one. Why do we need to blend the protein with ice? You don't. It's just how I take my protein powder. I just take my protein blended with ice and water just to make it a little more palatable. You don't have to blend it with ice if you prefer not to have it with ice. That is totally okay. Totally okay. Just whatever way you want it. Right, what else have we got? Here's a Facebook user asking, can I do a workout without doing cardio first thing in the morning? Can I save cardio for the end of the day after work? Just do a work in the morning. You can do whatever you want. It's up to you. People ask me these questions all the time. They say that, they say, oh, can I do this, or can I do this first and then this first, or I can't do, my blood sugar gets low, I need to eat in the morning. Can I eat before doing cardio, or do I need to do fasted cardio, or I don't like to eat before I train. Is that going to ruin my progress? None of it will ruin your progress. The best type of the best schedule for eating your food is the one that works for you. The best schedule for doing your training is the one that works for you. The best time to do your cardio is the time that works for you. There is no optimal time to do cardio. There is no optimal time to train. There is no optimal time to eat your food. You just must eat what you're supposed to eat in a 24-hour period and do it in the 24-hour period. You have to train what you're supposed to train in the 24-hour period. You have to sleep what you're supposed to sleep in the 24-hour period. Whatever supplements you decide to take, if you decide not to take supplements, that isn't going to ruin your progress at all. So you just have to do what works for you. And if you do that consistently, you will get the results. I promise you. My daughter, 38, has joined. Does she have to follow the 50 plus meal plan? Well, yes, because it's not a 50 plus meal plan. It's a calorie and macro counted meal plan, which is the most effective that it can be for fat burning. So the principles that are built into the meal plan are mostly following what I teach in what I taught in the 5-day challenge, which was 50 plus. But because it's calorie and macro counted, I have added in some of the forbidden foods. And that's only just to give you more variety, and because it's so much easier to work out the macros. It's very, very difficult to create interesting food just from the food list that I created, or the principles that I gave you for the 5-day challenge. Very, very, very difficult to balance the macros on that. And then some people can't have lentils, and some people can't have beans, and then they would make you seriously gassy, and you can't make up the macros with just green cruciferous vegetables. So I am an absolute pro at meal planning and macro and calorie counting. Like I am like a world leader in it. And I promise you, and only because I've created so many meal plans for hundreds of thousands of people over the years. So I can promise you my meal plans work and they get results, whether you're 38, 48, 58, 88, 18, my meal plans will get you really good results. So don't worry. Don't worry. What else have we got? Oh, loads of you are saying about choosing Amy and Grace as our new coaches. They are amazing. We absolutely we love them. Amy and Grace have done so well, and we're so happy they've agreed to join the coaching team. And Misty as well from Extreme Body Makeover agreed to join the coaching team too. And honestly, it's so lovely having some fresh people come through the coaching team. So welcome, guys. We official welcome here in the live Q&A. So happy to have you both. Honestly, so happy to have you both as part of the team, and you've been amazing already. Absolutely amazing, especially Amy. Amy's been rah-rahing everybody in the group. She's been great. Okay, would you recommend doing week 1 training tomorrow and then again on the 13th when the competition starts? Yes, start now for sure. Absolutely. Get in now, start now, do your training now. Get it, get used to everything, because if you think about it, if you get used to everything this week, you're going to, be able to experiment with the weights, and you're not, if you wait till start next week, you're going to be like feeling the pressure. Oh my goodness, I have to get it right. Oh, I didn't feel like I was in the fat burning zone. Oh, I was doing that bit wrong. I wasn't watching the video correctly. Whereas if you start this week and make all of your mistakes, because you will make loads of mistakes. So start this week and make all of your mistakes and get the muscle soreness out of the way, because if you haven't been training in a while, you are going to be sore. So start now, get all of the muscle soreness out of the way. So when you start next week, you're going to hit the ground running, right? There's going to be no more muscle soreness. Well, there will be a little bit, but not the same amount of muscle soreness you're going to have this week. So get into the gym, go balls to the wall this week. Like seriously, go really hard in the gym, and then you can get really, really sore, get it all out of the way, be totally fatigued, catch up on all your sleep, and then you can start next week and you won't have to go through all that muscle soreness and the fatigue. And I promise you, if you prepare this week and you start all of your training, you are going to have a far easier time of it next week, and you're going to be able to go much, much harder and have much better fat loss. Cinderella. If I sign up today, that gives me 1 week to prep mentally. And when do I prep my meals? Well, you would prep your meals on next Sunday to start on Monday. So that's what we recommend. Or you can do them on the Monday if you want. It's completely up to you. Or do it on the Saturday or Friday and freeze them. Any time that works for you. But if you sign up today, I would recommend that you start experimenting with meal prepping this week. Try some of the recipes. Even, if you had time tomorrow to do some meal prep, do some meal prep, or do half meal prep, or prep some food for next week and then freeze it. I would recommend that you try and do as much as you can before next week, because it is going to make it so much easier and you're not running around in a last minute panic, which really isn't good for anybody. Mazjo, if I may need to stop for 4 days due to travel, will that incur any kind of penalty? Absolutely not. I'm like thinking, what kind of penalty could I impose on everybody? Like 100 burpees for people who miss a day? No, I'm only kidding. But no, absolutely not. If you have to stop for 4 days, it's no problem at all. That's why this is a week-to-week competition. Actually, I'll keep that question up so people can see it. It's amazing. During the 4-week shredded body, there were so many people who got sick or fell off the wagon or just, for whatever reason, they couldn't complete a week, and they just drew a line under it, moved on, started again fresh on Monday. And they said it was really, really helpful that it was just, okay, well, I haven't screwed up the whole thing. I've only screwed up this 1 week, or this 1 week wasn't on point, or whatever. And that's what we found in the last competitions, whenever we used to do them as, a 4-week competition, and you only submitted, your pictures at the end, was people, if they fell off the wagon during it, got upset because they felt like they just had to throw in the towel and not complete the whole thing. Whereas now it's like you're only not completing this 1 week, and then you're starting again on Monday if you fail. So you're going to fail during this program. You're going to fail over and over and over again. And you just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and go again. And if you have to be away for 4 days, no problem at all. No problem at all. Okay. What else have we got? Okay, this is actually a great question. What was the reason for cutting the prizes? 1 person a week won 10,000. Now it's just 10,000 for 10 people. If we have to go with a 6-month option and just so happen to win, we only win the amount we spent and then the cost to prep. From 10 to 1 is a really big cut and is not really motivating. So you can't please everybody, okay? We actually surveyed the members, and the members said that they would prefer a larger amount of, or a lot of chances to win over 1 chance to win $10,000. So that was the first reason. So what we have found is, although you think you want the $10,000, whenever you're actually in the competition and you're busting your ass every week, whenever there's only 1 chance to win $10,000, it's almost demotivating for people, because they're like, oh, I haven't won anything, or there's no way I'm going to win it, or I've only a couple of chances to win it. Whereas whenever there's 10 chances to win $1,000, you're much more likely to win. Your chances of winning are higher, but also you're winning back double the cost of the program. If you're paying over 6 months, you're paying $582 rather than $497. I saw someone today go, why am I paying nearly $200 more for paying over 6 months? I was like, you're paying $85 more. And that's because I'm footing the bill if I'm giving you a payment plan. So my company, whenever we don't have the money up front, we can't use that money to keep growing. We have to wait 6 months for that money to come in. So that's why payment plans usually cost more, because we give you the luxury of paying it off over 6 months. But you think you want the $10,000, but you don't. I guarantee you, whenever you're in the thick of it and you have a chance to win $1,000 and be recognized, you are going to love it. So that's the first reason. Second reason is, what we realized, it was extremely hard for the judges to choose one winner every week, because a week isn't really long enough to make a transformation. And every week the judges haggled over the winner, like haggled, because we had a top 10, right? But there was 30 women, 40 women could have been in the top 10 every week. But in the end, you were just forced to choose. And then out of the top 10, all of the top 10 could have and should have won the $10,000. It was very, very, very difficult to choose one person per week to win the $10,000 without it just being a lottery. So if we were going to do a lottery every week and just like award $10,000 to one person who submitted their before and after photos, then that would be much fairer. But trying to award $10,000 per week to one person was really, really hard. It was very hard to choose between the top 10. So that's why for the week-to-week competition, we decided to make it a smaller prize fund, but then with a bigger prize fund at the end. So that's the only reason why. Like, if this doesn't work and people don't like it as much, then we may go back to the weekly prizes. But we usually go with the majority, and we always try new things, and that's why we decided to do it this way this time. What is the lowest it will be for the under 50? So the lowest it will be is what it is now. It's $5,000 for the winner. I think we did two prize. Can't remember exactly what we said. It's somewhere out there. I can't remember. I've written it down. It's either 2 or 3 prizes. Or no, sorry. I think we said 5 prizes of $1,000 a week, 2 prizes of $200, and an overall prize of $5,000. But it could be higher than that. But it'll be a lot. Don't worry. I promise you're not going to be disappointed. I promise you're not going to be disappointed. What else have we got here? Kim, can we join next week for those of us that just finished the 4-week shred? And if we join next week, do we still qualify for the prizes? Yeah, you can still join next week if you want. We'll still let people join late. No problem. You will miss prep week. But, and yes, you'll still qualify for the prizes if you join late. Absolutely. If I don't join this challenge, Cinderella is asking, when will you start the next challenge with over 50? We don't have any plans for another over 50s challenge, to be honest. We don't. And I can't honestly say, I can't say we won't have one, but I can't honestly say that we will have one, because we're always changing things up. We're always doing new competitions. We are going to have a generic shred competition in January, which will be, and I haven't decided whether it's going to be 4-week, 6-week, or 8-week yet. I'm going to do a poll in the group and see what everybody wants. So we'll have a competition starting in January, and then in March we're going to have a whole new competition starting, and it's not going to be age specific. So we won't have another one running. The thing is, we can't run competitions simultaneously because of the way the business is set up. We can only do one after the other, and we have to have like time in between promotions. This is the fastest we've ever run 2 competitions back to back. So, and even this it's been an enormous strain on the team. You have no idea how much it takes to put one of these competitions together. The resources, the planning, the hub, the design, the all of the calendar links and the lives and the masterclasses and the scheduling and my time for recording everything. And it's just absolutely, and it's exhausting for the team. So we can't run competitions simultaneously and still deliver the amount of value and coaching that we deliver. And that's what makes us different. That's what makes us special, right? The level of service that we give our customers is actually what sets us apart. So we unfortunately can't run 2 competitions side by side. And I don't know that we're ever going to run another specific over 50 challenge, simply because what we found with this one was that a lot of our audience wanted to join and they were pissed off that they couldn't, which was, for the under 50s. And so we realized that we were not being fair to a whole section of our audience who wanted a program. So that's why we opened it up to the under 50s. So I genuinely don't believe that we will be running another competition ever for the over 50s. So if you want in, I would say do this one. If you can't do this one, it doesn't work for you, we will of course have other shreds in the future. We will always have more programs for you guys to join, but I can't honestly say that we will be doing this. And honestly, I need to warn you as well, guys, that next year with my new app, Only Fitness, launching, let me show you my new app. So I've literally spent 2 years building the world's first social marketplace for the fitness industry. So this is a business. This is like a business in a box for influencers and PTs and stuff. This is what the home, I see my ring light. This is what the homepage looks like. So it's very, I'm gonna see if I can scroll it here. It's very much like Instagram, the way it scrolls. So we're gonna have all of our PDFs and everything on here. People are gonna be able to, this is our 12-week shred PDF. So you're going to be able to upload. So it's basically everything I use to run my business. And so I haven't done my homepage yet, but this is what your homepage would look like. You've got your posts, your purchases. It's basically, I have spent 2 years literally building my business model into a free app. And we're going to build an advertising platform in there as well. And I have like a team of coders working full time on this for 2 years on only this. Full time, not a company. I've actually employed coders in the company and it's nearly bankrupted me to do it. So this is what this is where I'm going with the business next year. I'm going to be transferring my entire company onto Only Fitness. So I don't even know that we're going to be running shred competitions next year. We'll definitely do one in January. I can't promise what's going to happen after that because this is going to be my company now. This is going to be where we're moving the business. So I just want to put it out there that the era of the shred may be coming to an end, okay? And I know you're all like, no, but I promise you there will be, other things happening. I'm going to be doing loads of YouTube coaching. I'm going to be like really building my YouTube channel, teaching loads of business stuff, teaching loads of, fitness and business. But I don't know what's going to happen with the Sculpted Vegan as you know it now. So I'm just putting it out there that this may, don't be thinking, I'll do the next one. There will be one in January, but I can't honestly tell you what, what will be happening after that. Question, can I enter if I can't show my sign as I'm going away? You can show your sign. You can literally put your sign on your phone, right? And then you can just hold the phone in your hand. As long as you have your phone with you, then you don't have to print a sign, right? You can just hold it on your phone. So that's why we decided to do it this way with the signs, to make it easy for everybody. Question, can we eat breakfast after training? I like to train on an empty stomach, or is that bad? I answered this earlier, probably before after you'd written this question, but you can eat whenever you want, whenever suits you, whenever you want. Marie De Paulo, 2 for 1 only if paid in full. Yes, only if you pay in full. That's the only way the 2 for 1 is available, and it's only simply because if you were to pay over 6 months and then you added a friend, we would be giving you 2 programs, 2 chances to win the competition. And then you may you may cause my team more work, having to chase you for payments if you're late or whatever. And so we decided to make it, if you want to do the 2 for 1, it's only for people who are willing to pay in full or able to pay in full. Pauline, question, I have made an until payment. Can I change and pay the full amount as it's more cost effective? Sorry, I think you mean you've chosen to pay a 6-month payment? Yes, 100%, Pauline. Just write to support@thesculptedvegan.com. And do you know what to do, Pauline? Just pay in full. Just go onto the website, pay in full, write to support, and they will refund your $97 or whatever you paid, and they will cancel the monthly recurring payment. No problem at all. We've had loads of people do that. Loads of people change from the 6-month payment to the upfront payment to get the buy one get one free. So absolutely you can. Mazjo, where can I find out? Mazjo, you're getting the Overachiever Award tonight for all the questions. Well done, you. Where can I find out exactly what day will look like? How much exercise, types of exercise, what we need to eat? I will tell you exactly that now. Now, I can't give you the exact meal plans in advance, obviously, without paying for the program. But what happens is each day, you're training 6 days a week. So 6 days a week, you have training. You can either choose to do follow along workouts from home with just your body weight. You can choose to do home workouts with resistance bands, so it's more like a strength training workout. You can choose to do a home gym program, which is just barbells and dumbbells, or you can choose to do the full gym program. It's completely up to you. We have options for every single level. Then you're going to be doing cardio every day. It starts at 30 minutes per day for the first week and then goes to 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and then 60 minutes in week 4. If you want to do more than that, you absolutely can. Your cardio is slow, steady cardio. So it's either walking, cycling on a stationary bike, swimming, Stairmaster, elliptical, like any type of slow, steady cardio that you want. Laura Hutchinson, the head trainer in the company, is going live, I think maybe tomorrow, teaching you exactly how to track your heart rate and put it in the fat burning zone so that you stay in the fat burning zone and get maximum results. She has also recorded an at-home cardio workout for those of you who don't want to leave the house. So it's literally like a low intensity aerobics workout. There's no jumping, there's no springing, it's not bad for your knees, but you can just put Laura on and you can just do your cardio workout at home. You don't even have to leave the house. So we've literally thought of everything in this program. Meal prepping, the meals are super simple. You eat the same thing every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 1 week. And then the next week, the meal plan changes. The cardio start at 1500 and they go 1500, 1400, 1300, 1200. And people go, oh, 1200 calories, I'll never survive. And you're like, well, you actually will, because you have unlimited amounts of green cruciferous vegetables and salad vegetables that you can eat on the plan. Unlimited amounts. You are never hungry. A lot of times people cannot believe the amount of food that they are eating because the portions are huge. Everything is macro and calorie counted for you. So all you have to do is measure out the food, make the recipes, which are really, really easy to make. And they have things like lentils, black beans, well, there's different protein options depending on whether you choose gluten-free, soy-free, vegan, or non-vegan. You'll either have seitan, or which we teach you how to make, or tofu, or tempeh, or any white, lean, non-vegan protein that you want to eat. Only white protein, so no colored non-vegan protein. And that's really it. That's all you're going to do. You just do your cardio, you do your training, and you do that 6 days a week. And then on a Sunday, we have the beautiful Rose Henry, who is amazing, who's my own personal spiritual guru. She's doing a self-care Sunday every week for 6 weeks. She started the first one today. I did the self-care Sunday with her, as in like I was watching along and doing the breathing, and she taught you how to rewire your mind for success and how to leave all your baggage behind. It was so beautiful. It was such a gorgeous session. So every Sunday is rest and recovery day. And honestly, the program is just lovely. And the level of support that you get in the the program is just absolutely phenomenal. Really phenomenal. Can't even tell you. Lara Barningham, is there a sample workout and a sample meal plan for those who have not done your programs before? I'm interested in joining your 50s, like to see how these look. So we don't have a sample workout. If you wanted to, write to support at thesculptedvegan.com. They can send you, like an overview of the meals. In fact, I think I have some saved. I send people these things all the time just so you can see. I will show you now. I think I saved one the other day. Yes, I did. So I don't know whether you can see this or not. This ring light is so annoying. Let me see if I can get it. I will go this way. Let me move my ring light. Let me turn it that way. There we go. Right, let me move this out of the way. So here is a sample meal plan. So 1 serve of berry protein oat bowl. Post-workout, you're having protein shake. Lunch, quinoa, tofu power bowl. Dinner is lemon, seitan, and sweet potato medley. And then evening snack, you're having another couple of scoops of protein powder. So this is, I think, from the vegan meal plan. Actually, it's so much nicer without that light in my face. I think I'll keep it turned around the other way. This is from the vegan meal plan. So that's the kind of thing that you're going to be eating. What's in the quinoa and tofu power bowl? I think there's just quinoa and maybe some chickpeas or some beans. I can't remember. Loads of green cruciferous vegetables and salad vegetables and that kind of stuff. So it's all whole foods. A lot of people say that actually and this is the question I'm answering, a lot of people say that they actually save a huge amount of money on this program because it's far cheaper than the normal way that they eat, because they're not eating convenience foods or packaged foods or processed foods. It's all really, really good wholesome, healthy foods. Workouts. The workouts are like, again, Lara, and maybe you can tell me in the comments what workout you would want to be doing. The gym workouts are all strength training workouts. So there's going to be squats, lunges, for leg day, leg extension, squats, lunges, leg curls. There's going to be shoulder presses, chest presses, using machines or free bar. There's going to be, dumbbell curls, all of the usual strength training exercises that you would do. Those will be the same for the gym, the home gym, and the resistance bands workouts. And then the home workouts are literally follow along workouts with light dumbbells or maybe a resistance band if you have one. But those are literally just using your body weight to do, there'll be different, sit-ups and press-ups and push-ups and different, different things, all low impact workouts from home. So it depends, like I said, on what gym program or what workout program you intend to do, but we do have something for every single level. Do you have to take supplements? Nope. Supplements, we do have an extensive list of supplements for lots of different conditions: muscle burning, muscle building, fat burning, different menopausal symptoms. If you have hot flashes or you can't sleep, or you have different digestive issues or whatever, we do have a list of supplements for different things, but they are all entirely optional. You don't have to take them. I get asked this a lot. I don't know how much you spend on groceries per week because it depends where you are in the world. I live in Ireland, and so I could tell you roughly what the groceries might cost here, but that might be completely different to the USA or to, Germany or Poland or Canada or wherever you are, especially with the exchange rates. I have seen some people post it. I saw one woman post in the group that said that she spent, I think it was £30 on her groceries that week for her personally, which is about $40. I don't know whether, I don't know, to be honest. And the other thing is, you have to remember, I have a chef at home, so I have a private chef. So I don't actually do my own grocery shopping. So I can't honestly tell you that I really know how much things cost. I know how much my grocery shopping is every week and how much my chef will spend, but then he's cooking for my entire family, my husband, my kids, they're all homeschooled, so at home he's also cooking for himself and cooking for my housekeeper and cooking for me every day. So I couldn't honestly tell you what the groceries cost, but I know that they are inexpensive. I know they are inexpensive. So what else have we got? Let's see. Can you drink tea and coffee during the program? Yes, you can. And I don't know if this is Lorraine. Hi, I am Lorraine. I love this. Can you drink tea and coffee during the program? Absolutely. Of course you can. And someone else has said yes, but black. But here's the thing, right? See, if I like oat milk in my coffee, right? Or in my tea, I would not be drinking black tea. Just so you know. So if you want to put a wee splash of tea or of milk in your tea, that's totally fine. I wouldn't take it away from you. But if you wanted to go full hog, then you could just leave it out. Completely up to you. Question. Brenda is saying, would you recommend doing week 1 training this week and then again on the 13th when the competition begins? I'm sure I've already answered this, Brenda. But the answer is yes. I definitely answered this. Maybe you posted it twice just so I definitely saw it. And if you did, well done. Good for you. But yes, I definitely would recommend doing it this week. Julie, is it okay to use lentils and beans in the can? 100%. The only hard thing would be if you were making the recipes and the recipes called for dried lentils. I don't know how that would work using non-dried lentils, but you could absolutely try. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. You just need to go onto Google and look at what is the dried weight in comparison to the cooked weight so that you're not putting in too many or too little. So just do the comparison, but I'm sure it would be absolutely fine. Lemonade, I would feel bad taking photos of my food as a non-vegan. You don't take photos of your food, you just take photos of the container. So you're just taking photos of your food in the container. But also don't forget that these food prep pictures are not being posted inside the private Facebook group. They're only being sent in through the private link to us, to the judges, through the website. So you can send us pictures of anything you want. You can cook your dog if you wanted and send in pictures. And no one's going to see it but us. Hopefully you're not going to cook your dog, but you know what I'm saying. No one's going to see it, so I wouldn't worry about it. I'm a chronic bad sleeper, 4.5 hours a night. How much of a negative impact is that likely to have on my progress? It won't stop me doing it. It'd be nice to set my expectations. Let me tell you something, right? See, whenever you start this program, you will not have chronically bad sleep anymore. See, every woman who has sleep issues who joins my program, they literally say, oh my God, I'm sleeping and sleeping and sleeping and sleeping. I can't stop sleeping because you're doing, you're eating such clean food. you're exercising every day, you're training every day, I guarantee you your sleep will improve on this program. And then somebody else posted today in the group and said, we actually have a sleep expert who has recorded a whole masterclass in the group. It's streamed this week, but the replay is available. And also what she did was a 10-minute meditation that you're supposed to do every single day before you go to sleep. And one of the members posted today and said, this is worth the cost of the program alone. She said, I've been doing Kate's 10-minute sleep meditation every day this week before I go to sleep. And she said, I've been trying to get my Aura Ring, right? I wear an Aura Ring. I'm trying to get my Aura Ring sleep score above 90 since I bought the damn thing. I don't know how many months ago, 6 months ago or something. And she said, and since I've been doing Kate's sleep meditation, my score has consistently been above 90 every single day. So she was like, this is worth the cost of the program alone. So, yeah, I can guarantee you won't be a bad sleeper. Once you're in the Sculpted Vegan, you won't be a bad sleeper. But it won't affect your progress, but I guarantee you will be sleeping more. So I can't drink my coffee black. I can't drink my coffee black either. I like a wee double espresso sometimes, like, or a single espresso after lunch, but like, no, I wouldn't be drinking my coffee black. Can I add a tablespoon of protein powder in my coffee and reduce my morning protein drink? Totally you can if you want, or you can just add a wee bit of whatever you like into it. And honestly, as long as you're not having 20 of them a day, it's really not going to make any problem. Evelyn Alexander, what is fat burning zone? So each of us has a fat burning zone where our heart rate has to reach a certain level in order for our body to be effectively burning fat. Okay. And once you reach the fat burning zone, you should stay there, because that pushes you. That means that your body is now breaking down fat cells as energy rather than burning off muscle glycogen. So it's unique for every person. And Laura Hutchinson teaches you exactly how to calculate it for you at your age and your level of fitness, so that you can then track your heart rate if you have like a watch tracker. Well, I don't have my watch on today, but you can also use your Oura Ring as a tracker, or you can just take your pulse, or you can use the handles on, one of the cardio machines. But you want to be tracking your heart rate to make sure that you are that you're in the fat burning zone, so that you get the best results from the program. What else have we got? Miriam, what do you mean by muscle failure? Muscle failure is really just going until you literally can't go anymore. So just performing the exercise until your muscle fails. So there's 3 types of failure. There's failure on form, then there's failure on the positive, then there's failure on the negative. Most people stop when they fail on form. What does this mean? If you're pushing a barbell up to the top, right, and you struggle here, and then it's a bit of a struggle and you get it up to the top and then you lower it down, most people will be like, oh, okay, I failed. Well, you didn't really fail. You just failed on form, which means that you weren't able to like push it to the top anymore. So, without kind of wiggling around. And so, but you did actually get it to the top. Now, if you went again and you only got it to here, well, then that would be you failing on the positive, right? You would either need someone to give you a little lift through that failure point to get to the top, and then you can still lower it yourself, and then you get to here and they help you again, and then you can still lower it, and then you get to here and they help you again, and it's harder, but you can still lower it. Once you can't lower it, right? Once your arms go like boom and they like fall down and you can't lower it on the negative, that's true failure. You have to fail on form, then fail on the positive, then fail on the negative, and that is true failure. Most people stop whenever it gets hard, but whenever it gets hard isn't whenever you failed. That just means that your body has recruited as many muscle fibers as it can, and it's now hard. But it doesn't mean you won't actually build any muscle if you stop when it's hard. You will only build muscle when you force your body to do more than it can currently do. So if you can push the barbell to the top by yourself, even if it takes you 10 seconds to do it, and you stop, then you haven't built any muscle, because your body was already capable of pushing it to the top. Your body had enough muscle to push the barbell to the top of the movement. So if you stop, you've literally just wasted all your time in the gym. So you have to go past failure. How do you go past failure if you don't have a spotter? Well, you try and push it up, and if you can't, you drop it, you jump up, you throw some weight off the bar, and then you go again until you go like, and then you set it down, you jump up, you throw some more weight off, and you go again. You keep going until you literally can't move your arms anymore. And that is true muscle failure. And that most people don't go there, and they don't know that. And that's why they don't build any muscle. There's so many of you here. Tanya, I put a friend forward, but they've not bothered joining. Can I change the nominated person? As long as they haven't access. It depends if we've sent them. So here, if we have sent them the welcome email and they've clicked on it, and then we've sent them, if we've sent them, sorry, the acceptance email, so they have to opt in basically to our email list. If they've clicked that and opted in, and then we've sent them the link to the challenge already, then you cannot change the person because we've already given them access to everything. So, but if we've sent them that email saying, do you want to receive mail from us, and they haven't clicked on it, then you can change the person. So go right to support@thesculptedvegan.com and check. They'll be able to check for you, and hopefully we can get this sorted for you. Yeah. What else have we got? I'm just gonna, guys, there's so many more questions, so I'm just gonna try and take ones on the program now because I've only got a few more minutes left. If we stick to the plan, what is the likelihood there will be a visible difference? Well, like, why would you do it if there isn't going to be a visible difference? Did you see the results from the last 4-week program? Now, in fairness, they were doing 2 hours cardio a day from the beginning, 7 days a week, right? You guys aren't. Well, you can if you want, but let me just show you. Let me just show you some of the differences. So this was our winner. So she did that in 4 weeks. Do you think there's a visible difference? Who else have we got? Lucinda. Look at Lucinda. 4 weeks. Like, amazing. Let me show you her back. Look at her back. So that was only 4 weeks. Who else have we got? I'm going to show you a few more. So this is Lisa Marie. Look at the difference in 4 weeks. So if you're not seeing a difference in 4 weeks, there's like a serious problem. I have to show you this side one. I have to show you Irene's side one. Like, it's amazing. Look at Irene's side picture in 4 weeks. Isn't that absolutely stunning? Doesn't she just look so gorgeous? Look at the other side. Oh, here. Look. And then I'll show you her front and her back. I'll show you her front actually just to look at her belly. That's 4 weeks. She did that in 4 weeks following this exact plan, except she did more cardio. Look at Ignatia. I'm just going to show you these, a couple of these. Look at the difference in 4 weeks. These women are stunning. Who else got real? Oh, look at Jennifer. Look at Jennifer. Look at the difference in her. Absolutely stunning. Who else have we got here? Oh, Heather's on here too. Heather, I can never remember your name because you're always down as Lemonade. So Heather's on this call. This is Heather. Doesn't she look amazing? Heather, you did so well. Like, look. I have to show you her back. Look at her back. Look at the amount of weight that she lost around her middle. Look at those traps as well. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God, look at Darlene, right? So if you're on the leaner side and you wonder, look at that. Darlene's in my top 3. Like, look at her quads. Like, phenomenal amount. Like, so yes, if you don't see progress, it's because you haven't done the program properly. You've cheated on it in some way. My programs work, right? They really, really, really work. And anyone here who's done them will tell you. Oh, I love this. Okay, will this truly help with muffin top or belly? What is realistic expectations? Well, there you are. I've just showed you the expectations. If you're willing to show up and do the work, then yes, 100%. Let me see what else we have got. Oh, if when this program works, not if, when, and I want to do more bodybuilding through your company, what do you have to offer? We have about 40 programs for sale on my website. This company was founded in 2017. So, and we've sold over 500,000 programs in the last 7 years. So we have, or 6 years, sorry. So we have every single option under the sun. Don't you worry if you want to continue on. But once you bought this program, you don't even need to continue on. And the other thing I've been toying with doing as well is starting a coaching group for people who just want weekly small group coaching, in like a Zoom call or whatever, for say 4 times a week. That's something I've been toying with starting as well. So you would just pay like a monthly subscription and you can work any program at all in the company, but you can show up to the Zoom coaching calls. So let me know in the comments if that was something that you guys would be interested in, because I really am considering starting that. I do think it would be a fabulous option. So let me just say, oh, I love this. Kim's saying, And Kim, this is exactly why we did it. Oh God, where it's gone. I will say during the 4 week shred with just one winner, it was a mind fuck when you put in all the effort and didn't win. So I absolutely agree with having more weekly winners with less prize money. So thank you, Kim. That's exactly why we did it, because honestly, it was so difficult for the judges too. Like there were fights every week over the winner. So it was, and I just realized, oh, this is too difficult. Too much prize money for one person. Like, because there were so many other people. Everybody deserved to win. Terry. Okay, Terry, this is a really important question. I can't join now, but can I buy the program later? Like for Christmas time, I need this program. I'm 6 years of age. Terry, we're not opening the program again. So for everybody here, just to let you know, when the program closes for good, we're not offering it for resale. I mean, it's not to say at some point in the future we won't offer it for resale, or we won't do like a special promo on it or something. I never say never, but the 4 week shredded body is closed, and it whenever it closed, and we don't intend to open it again. We are completely changing the way we do the business model next year. So we're not just gonna let the programs be open forever. So if you can afford to buy it now and then start it later, I absolutely would do that, because we don't, and so at least you have it and you can access all of the recordings of all of the calls and the Zoom calls, and everything with the coaches. But we don't intend to open this program again. Once it's closed, it's closed. Now that's not to say it will never open again in the future, but it won't be available for purchase once the cart closes. I love this. I don't know who you are, but I love you. No other company will ever do what Sculpted Vegan does. It's what makes this a game changer. I love it. Oh, and Cinderella is saying, I'm not here for the prizes. My prize will be my transformation. I'm scared and excited because I'm also working on starting my business. Building website, accounting, fear is taking over. I get it. Listen, I have been where you are. I have started a business from scratch, and like it's not easy. So I absolutely and utterly know how you're feeling. But let me tell you one thing that I do know for sure. When you take care of your body, your business will fly. Whenever you become the kind of person who shows up and does the work, whenever you become hyper productive in your fitness and you prioritize your fitness and your health, I can guarantee you that you will become hyper productive in your business. I actually started my business at the same time as I started bodybuilding. I had never stepped on stage before. I'd never stepped into a gym before. And I started my business at the same time as I started my bodybuilding career. And I was a homeschooling mom of 4 kids. And I was also a yoga teacher at the time. So I was teaching yoga privately from home whilst homeschooling my 4 kids, cooking all of the food, doing all of the chores and everything at home. I didn't have anyone to help me. And I started my business, and I started prepping and going to the gym and working on that as well, all at the same time. So something magical happens whenever you really, really, really push hard. Isabel, question. Participants in this challenge will have a free entry to the January competition. If you purchase the 4 week shredded body and you also purchase this one, then yes, we will give you free entry into the January challenge. But it's not everyone who purchases this gets free entry. It's people who purchased both. The 4 week shredded body and this get free entry. I love this, Beth. 6-month extreme body makeover person here. Forget about the cash for a moment. Getting fit makes you a winner. Nothing like the support in Kim's programs. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. KRNL Roblox hacking is saying, how do you feel about the quick weight loss as a woman over 50 and the skin adjusting, not having sagging skin as a result? Honestly, there's a lot. Like, let me show you Elka, right? So Elka's 49. Elka won our extreme body makeover program, and this is what she looked like before, and then that's what she was like afterwards, right? And loads of people say to her, where did all your, like, look at her there, where did all your saggy skin go? And she said, I do have it, but she said, I actually have it, mostly on my arms. She said, not really on my stomach. And I don't know. I can't give you an answer about the skin. All I do know is that skin actually regains a lot of its elasticity. And unless you're clinically obese, and you have been for a long, long, long time, even when you're older, skin does regain its elasticity. But that's all I can say. Like, I don't have any loose skin, and I was pregnant 4 times, but each time my stomach went back again. So I don't have any loose skin in my stomach, like literally none. So not none, like I have a bit, but very, very little. So I don't know. That's all I can say. Right. Oh my God, there's so many more questions. I'm going right down to the bottom. Oh, Cinderella. She says, you have me in tears. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't hopefully they're happy tears. And Lisa Tucker, who we love, Lisa. Lisa is like one of us. She's one of the company. She's part of the team. We love Lisa. Lisa, we love you. We're going to do a wee happy dance. Lisa, oh Lisa, we love you. Lisa's amazing. And she's always here answering questions. Honestly, you're so amazing, Lisa. We love you so much. When is the last day to purchase? Terry is saying, well, the program starts tomorrow. So technically today is the last day to purchase. Now, if you really can't swing the money today, we will squeak you in next week, but you'll have to write to support@thesculptedvegan.com. So, yeah. Oh, Rassi is saying, I have your new app. When is your new app coming out? So the new app isn't a workout app. The new app is a business, right? It's a way that influencers and PTs can start a business online. So it's not a workout app. So just to be clear, but it is coming out early next year. Early next year we're launching. What else? This one, I hope you don't change your business model too much. I know, but unfortunately there's only one of me to grow this company, and I want to be a billionaire by the time I'm 50, and I'm nearly 45, and I've only got 5 years to do it. And unfortunately, the Sculpted Vegan is never going to make me a billionaire, which is why I came up with the idea for Only Fitness, because this is a very scalable business model and a very sellable business model, and it's very, very, very hard to get into this industry with the app. But I have found an incredible coder who has literally been working flat out for 2 years on the app. And so this is going to make me $1 billion. So when I have $1 billion, I'll maybe like run some more shred competitions. I'm only joking. Like, we're not going to change. I don't know what we're going to do. I just know that one thing you'll know about me is I always change. Always change. Okay, guys. I can't see any other program. I can't see any other program questions. This one here, I am under 50 and joined as a buddy. I saw there were some competition under 50 as well, but I'm unable to locate the links. So with anyone who is entering the competition, we are going to have 2 different links. Now, we do already have 2 different links. I just haven't got around to creating the new video yet. So I'm going to create another video for the Customer Hub, which is going to show 2 links. So whenever you purchase, you're going to have, it's going to say either enter the over 50 competition here or the under 50 here. So it's going to be 2 different links to purchase. So that's how we're going to know who is in what category. Lara, when we join today, will we get everything we missed last week? Yes, you'll get everything. So here's the beautiful thing about it. Once you join, you get sent a link to a very special, you get sent a link to Customer Hub. And in your Customer Hub is every single thing that you'll need. There's a button to click to add every single event to your calendar with a link directly to where you can go to watch it in your own time zone. You also get sent a link to like a hub where all of the replays are. Every single Zoom call, every masterclass, every self-care Sunday, every sleep meditation, everything is in this one hub. So anytime you ever want to access anything, you literally just click the link. And then the beautiful thing about it is as well, we even teach you, see this U. And so whenever you click on that, it actually opens your Customer Hub. So we teach you how to save this to your device. So whenever I click on, whenever I click on this U, okay, so one of these is the hub and then one of them is something else, can't remember. So whenever I click on this hub, it actually opens the Customer Hub. So it's almost like having an app, right? So once you go in here, then this video teaches you how to use the Customer Hub. So look, everything is here. So if you want to download your Nutrition Training Guide, you just click on that, right? And we even have daily wall calendar. If you want to download your vegan meal plans, you click on here. You've got vegan meal plan. And once you click on these names, it just downloads them. We even got a how to dine out when dieting guide. So let me see. What else have we got? Workout PDFs and checklists, right? Look at all these bad boys here. Training programs for knee and back issues, for shoulder injuries, follow along home workouts, checklists, weight training tracking log. We've got 60 minutes at home cardio. We've got a 10 minute mobility workout. We've got gym and nutrition schedules for shift workers, for non-shift workers, personal equipment checklist. We've got guides. We've got how to track your fat burning. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. And then here are all of the onboarding calls for, actually, let me see, for week 2. So they're listed here. So this is what we've got starting tomorrow. How to track your heart rate with Laura. Tuesday, we've got how to make seitan, a demo with my own Chef Lee. Wednesday, how to rewire your DNA for success with Laura and Rose, who's my spiritual guru. We've got a live Q&A with me on Wednesday. And on Thursday, we've got how to take your before and after pictures with Laura. And if you click here, this button, this will add all of these events to your calendar with links to join in your own time zone. And so then you can also go and you can watch whenever you go to here. So this is another hub. So these are all of the upcoming sessions, right? And then these are all of the ones that have already been hosted. So they're all in one place. So you don't have to hunt around for information on this program. Like, we have literally done everything for you, and it's all in, it's like replays here, great. Don't want to go into Facebook to watch them, click here. Go into YouTube. We stream everything live to our private channel for this program on YouTube as well. Everything is one click in this program. We've made it so easy, but that's why it's $497. Loads of people are like, it's not fair, I want it to be $97. And I'm like, yeah, I know you do, but I couldn't possibly give you all of this. This was the most phenomenal amount of work for my team to do. I couldn't possibly give you all this for $97. It would just be complete and utter madness. So anyway, just wanted to tell you. Love you all so much. Can't see. Lindsay is saying, I'm on another program with you and I haven't been able to find Laura's Cardio at Home. Is it on YouTube? No, it's not. It's only for this program. It's not we created it specifically for this program, Lindsay. Unfortunately, it's not a general, it's not a general thing that we've released. That's not to say we won't do more of them in the future, but it is very specific to this program, this particular cardio. So unfortunately, I can't give you the link unless you've purchased the competition. But that Laura she got really excited about them and she loved doing them. So she says that, she'll do more of them. What else have we got? The meal plan is catered to the workouts and all macros are done for us. The masterclass was different. Oh, you must be answering someone else. Yes, that is true. Oh, and Brenda's saying the hub is amazing. Love it. And this one's saying TSV, which means the sculpted vegan, just keeps getting better and better and better. And what else have we got? I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. I can see my team have been answering stuff anyway, so which is really good. Oh, I just want to get this one. Jenny, my cardiologist surprised me with a 30-day heart monitor. I'm currently in physical therapy for severe critical illness, neuropathy. Can I still do the program? Should I purchase for later? Like, Jenny, if you can meal prep and eat healthily and show up and do all the calls, then yes, you should still do the program. If you can do walking as your cardio, but you can't do any strength training, then yes, you should still do the program. If you physically can't move at all and you're on a very specific diet, or then no, it wouldn't be a good time for you. But eating the way that we teach on this program, eating how, this clean whole food diet is really, really super healthy for your body and will actually aid your recovery depending on what it is that you've had wrong with you. I'm obviously not a healthcare practitioner. I'm not your doctor. I don't know about your specific condition, but if it can be aided and abetted by eating healthily, then I can't see how this would help. And if you can meal prep, I can't see how this wouldn't help. And if you can move and do some kind of cardio, I honestly can't see how this wouldn't help. But if I want to ask any more questions, definitely. You hear my son, he's playing a game in the next room and he's literally screaming at the top of his voice. Honestly, they're so loud, these ones, they really are. I love this. Lisa saying the hub is literally idiot proof. So much smoother than the old it's in your PDF. I know, Lisa, isn't it? Oh my god, we love not having the it's in your PDF. But that's why it's $497 for this program and it's not $97. Love this. I love this. Facebook users saying, oh, you guys are coming in now, but I have to go, but like I'm enjoying this so much. I was able to save my customer hub on my phone, get access to one click. Exactly. It's so perfect. You can save everything to the phone. And by the way, guys, for those of you who don't know this, I'm gonna change your life. I'm gonna change your life and then I'm gonna go. So let me just show you something here. If you are let me find a website that I might want to save. Okay, Linktree. So here, see this, this is a website called Linktree. Now, do you see this little thing up here in the corner? See this little square with this little arrow in it? Now, this is an iPhone, but it does work for Android apparently. See if you click on that and then go down here. See this option here, add to home screen? See if you click that, it'll actually, and then you click add, Any website you can do this with, it'll add it as a button to your home screen. So then whenever you click on it, it'll take you to the website. So that's what we teach you to do with the Customer Hub and also with the Replay Hub as well, which has all of your information in it. So you see, there you are. It's here now. So simple. So you can do that with any website whatsoever. Whenever I teach people this, they're like, no way, mind is blown. I'm like, yeah, see, I know all the tips and tricks. Okay, guys, love you all so much. Yes, the hub will be available to you forever and ever and ever for as long as the company exists. You all loved it when I sang last week on my live. I was singing, what was I singing? I was like talking about a shift worker and I was like, my life is so hard. I need to eat the popcorn and I must eat some chocolate too because my life is so hard. I was like singing a wee song and they were all pissing themselves laughing. It was absolutely hilarious. I deserve the treats. I deserve to eat the popcorn. I must eat the chocolate because I work shifts and my life is hard. It's like it's like a musical. So anyway, yes, you get access to the hub forever and ever and ever, and you also get me singing and being all crazy forever and the replays too. And anyway, so much fun. Yes, lifetime access. Woohoo! Nadine is saying I'm excited for this. I promised myself the last program I'm buying because I'm not going to screw up progress when it's over. Love that. Make sure, she says, thank you for singing to my question. You are so, anytime you ever, anyone ever, you know what, we should have by special request, Kim, here's my question and I would really like you to sing me the answer. And it'll be like, what do you call that show? Do you remember they used to do that show, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Do you remember Whose Line Is It Anyway? Oh, I love that show. So it'll be like Whose Line Is It Anyway, except it'll be like Kim sing, you sing the program. Okay, guys, thank you so much for showing up. I hope you enjoyed this. If you missed the start of it and you want to catch the replay, it's good. Just go to my YouTube page, The Sculpted Vegan, and then go to the live tab. And all the replay will be in the live tab, or you can watch it in the Facebook group if that's where you're watching now. But love you all so much. Hope to see as many of you as possible inside the program. If now isn't the right time for you, don't worry at all. We're not going anywhere just at the minute. And we're going to keep coaching. I'm going to keep the Facebook group open. It's going to be good fun. We're going to be there to support you every step of the way, I promise. Mwah. Sending you so much love. And Natalie and Maya, thank you so much for being here. I'm not sure who else was here, but I saw Natalie and Maya chatting away there to all of customers. We really appreciate you both for being here. And hopefully see you all in the Facebook group. Get started tomorrow. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday wherever you are in the world. Sending lots of love from me to you. Okay. Bye, guys.